So guys, I'm back again with another video. This is Azad. Thank you so much for coming through to my channel. Today, ngifuna sikhulume nge-Untied episode esanda kuphuma on the 22nd of July. Usisi laphana okhuluma no Dawn Thandeka King. I believe we all know who Dawn Thandeka King is. She's an actress, family known for her roles kuma shows TV afana njengoZalo, Deep City, and as of lately ku Shaka Ilembe. Guys, in this interview by the OCC Dawn Thandeka King, and as we do know, what the narrative and show is to actually for women to come through and express themselves and detail the reason behind the demise of their previous relationships or marriages rather. So now Dawn Thandeka King came through with the sit down for interview as Australia bani usukapi like what has been happening within her love life, basically, particularly umshado wakhe. You understand? So she starts off by letting us know bafethu ukuthi no, wakhuliswa obani, and uyasho ukuthi wakhuliswa bandla ugogo nomkhulu. Not that abazali ade bengekho, bebekhona abazali, uma wakhe kakhulukazi ebekade ekhona empilweni yakhe. Ubaba ebekhona, ebephila, but he wasn't much around. Uyachaza ukuthi she actually tried to build a relationship nobaba wakhe when she was in high school, but akuzange kwazi ukuthi kwenzeke kahle. You understand? Yeah, but as time went by, bandla ubaba wakhe wadlula emhlabeni. I think he passed away in 2004 from what she explained. But nevertheless, uyasho ukuthi when she finished high school, she went to tertiary eyofunda, and ama grandparents akhe, they were quite strict in terms of education. Ngoba ngisho kwasayena uDawn Thandeka uyachaza ukuthi wazalwa uma wakhe esafunda. You understand? So when uma wakhe emthola wamshiya kugogo nomkhulu, wase ahamba uma wakhe aqhubeka uyofunda, waphela abazali bakhe be strict ngandaba yokufunda ogogo nomkhulu, and ayengayedwa. There was like 5 of them emndenini ababehambile boyofunda lahana uma echaza yonke lento le. So anyways, when she went to study, she met up with a good fella, umuntu sharp, umfana right, baqala bazwana. And from ukuzwana kwabo in the year 2000 baba nomntwana ngalabe yokuqala ababa nayo, and it was quite beautiful, and washo ukuthi hayi bandla wajabula kabi ukuthi hawu azathole umntwana. I understand le nto leyo. By then she had not yet gotten married. Uyamthola lo muntu and useqedile tertiary uyafunda, useqala ubheka amatohe, and she actually did get a job. Uyasho wathola umsebenzi khona endaweni laba fethu. If you're a person from KZN, you would know the place. I think Shagaland, it's somewhere at Duguza. I think that's the place she was talking about. I don't know. Maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's the place. And Uyashuguti, she was hired there because they needed a person who has a theatrical background, or rather, maybe qualifications at drama, and that's how she actually got the job. And wasebenza ke lapho, and naye futhi upartner wakhe esebenza. Yabo. Uthi ngokuhamba kwesikhathi baba nazo ingane esibili. Still they hadn't got married, but soon after ingane esibili base beyashada, ngokusho kwakhe bashada ngoNovember in 2004. You understand? And then a couple of years after 2004, that's when she actually got a calling, ubizo lokuthi asebenze nabantu abadala. Now, as we do know, indaba yobizo takes time. I mean, you need to consult, you go through certain cultural rituals, and all of that. It's not just in 6 months or a year. It takes time and it needs money. And that's when she actually left the job and she started concentrating on this. And umyeni wakhe was primarily the breadwinner of the family. You understand? And then she went through about this, and she did this whole calling journey while she was pregnant, even after she had that child. You understand? And then after that, waseyaphothula, kwasephothulile yonke lento yenzeka behlala eGoli. She's not in Durban. They moved to Joburg. Yonke lento yenzeka ehlala eGoli. Kwathi ngabo 2011, 2012, that's when she got a break again, ngoba she was signed with a certain agency. It was in acting, and she actually got a big break. Wasebenza from 2012. I believe mhlawumbe ngenza ukuthi lapho qala khona ukusebenza in Inkaba. That's where I first saw her. I think it was Inkaba. I was like, wow, this lady. Waqala kwiNkaba, and then a couple of years later down the line, ngoba Inkaba is mostly eGoli, so that did not affect umndeni wakhe nomshado wakhe or nomyeni wakhe, izinto zabo zi-right. but i-problem uyachaza ukuthi yaqala when in 2014 she got a job yokuthi asebenze kuZalo. Now that's when she moved from Joburg to Durban. Wahamba yedwa washiya umndeni. You understand? So they had a bit of an arrangement and a discussion throughout all of this. It's not like she just packed and leave without a discussion yomndeni wakhe. But ke kwathi isikhathi we unforesee izinto kanje. We believe ukuthi uyayenza and your partner will understand because you are also chasing your dream. At that time emuva eza eThekwini eshiya umyeni wakhe, by that time esethola umsebenzi kuZalo uyasho ukuthi babe nezingane ezu5. Mase benengane ezu5 and umyeni wakhe wayesoyekile umsebenzi ayisebenza khona and esebenza. He had some sort of a travel company or whatever, so most of the times wayesebenzela ekhaya. So baqala ke benza lento yabo, yabo, ukuthi bazosebenzisana bahlalisane babone ukuthi how are they gonna balance the two, because nangu ma usebenzela eThekwini and yena uhleli nezingane, and that can take a toll on a person without either of them realizing it. You understand? But anyways, they tried. But usisi bandla useyasho as time progressed, ngoba umsebenzi olokhu usuza usumningi, you know, like usebenza kuZalo nayi lento lana i-lockdown nakhona uyashutha and mningi umsebenzi, and when you are in your when you are at your peak and these jobs are coming through, anyone who's in the acting industry will tell you ukuthi jobs do not come through as often. So when they come through, you need to act on it. Create that profile. Zenzele igama lakho so that more jobs can come through as well. Wenzela ubani umndeni wakho nokuthi wonke umuntu abe happy. But that was not the case for her, because uma usuqala ususebenza, you show it shows ukuthi you are happy. You understand? And it's very sad when you are so happy doing what you love and you go back home to your partner. It's ingube sengathi uyachoma of some sort, ngoba phela naye lo muntu kungenzeka khona amaphupha nawo asewabeka eceleni ngokuthi ufuna nakekela ikhaya. You understand? Maybe uyachaza ukuthi that could have been a blind spot for her without realizing it, but as time went by wabona ukuthi hey akusekho kahle zaqala lapho ke indaba zokuthi kube khona uqheke ophakathi kwabo bobabili ngokuchaza kwakhe. But usisi lo who's an interviewer khona into ayizamile endlela ade embuza kaye imibuzo, and uSidonsandeka, she was like akathandi ukuthi akhulume kabi ngobaba wengane zakhe, yabo, ngoba phela at the end of the day kusababa wengane zakhe. So she doesn't want to create this whole notion ukuthi hey wayengihlukumeza or wakwenzakalana into ezinto kanjani. No, it was a matter of ukuthi yonke lento lena ngendlela yenza ngayo it drifted them apart, because it happened gradually, not all at once. But yabona njalo uma yenzeka lenza kancane khona uqheko lenzakalayo, and bayalibona and they are trying to address this, but bayabona ukuthi there's no way of trying to bring everything back together again. You understand? To such a point where kwagcina sekukhona umuntu ozongena owesithathu esadini lakhe kumuntu wesilisa, yabo. So uma kwenzeka yonke ke lento lena wayibona usisi uThandeka King ukuthi hayi man sekukhona umuntu. And how does she know this? Bafethu songasesilisa nasivezi ngakwazi ukufihla, you know, umuntu ngokujabula, there's a certain changes in behavior umuntu abanawo ukuthi okay usekanje manje sekukhona umuntu othile. And that's how she actually knew ukuthi okay izinto sezihamba kanje, usekhuluma nefoni eminyango, usephundile amafoni ama-message kanje, usenza kanje wabona ukuthi hayi no akusahambi ngendlela. Kwase kuba yilapho ke in 2017 she actually took a decision, she's filing for divorce, ngoba sekucacile ukuthi kahle angeke kusaqhubekela phambili. She filed for divorce in 2017. I think in 2019 it was finalized ngokusho kwakhe, so which means she got married for 13 years. From 2004 to 2017, I think it's 13 years, yes, and they had 5 kids. Akazange achaze ukuthi right now are they co-parenting, injani dynamic of the family, how are they moving forward as a couple in terms of how are they there for the kids, ngoba sekuhlukene singasahlala ndawonye. Akazange achaze konke lokho ke. But bandla uchazile ukuthi kuyona yonke lento le, it also showed ukuthi in life you just can't have it all. You just can't have it all. I loved this interview for the fact ukuthi if you are a person, khona abantu abanje, khona abantu abangena babuka ama-interviews akanje for the fact ukuthi ufuna ukuzwa ukuthi ibhede niningi indoda this time around, imshayile yini imhlukumezile. It's not always the case. This is not the cheesecake interview or the interview former minister last week. What's in the video? Imagine this in your mouth. I'm cheating. Anyways, this was not that type of an interview, but it was a beautiful interview to understand ukuthi, if two people coexist, they need to try and align so they can have a proper way going forward. You understand? It's gonna be a problem. It is gonna be a problem. But my friends, it's a good interview. Please watch it. Untied on Showmax. You're absolutely gonna love it. All I can say is thank you so much for coming through, Bafethu. Please do not forget to subscribe, press that bell button, because also notifications whenever I drop my videos. See you again when I drop another video.